1-800-447-8324. That's 1-800-447-TECH.
I did forget to mention at the end of the monologue that the Afghan Whigs are here. They are going to play for us, so... I get so rattled whenever Tony Randall's here, you know, and I forget things. He's such a neat freak. Anyway, my first guest is the founding director of the National Actors Theater, currently producing Timon of Athens on Broadway. But no matter how you slice it, he's still Felix Unger. Please welcome Tony Randall. How are you?
Fine.
Good to see you.
That was wonderful.
Which?
The president.
Your introduction? Oh, the president, yes. Actually having him here.
How did you get him on like that?
I have a lot of pull. A lot of pull. I'm a big celebrity now.
I can imagine.
How are you? You were on our first show, of course.
Yes, yes.
Now this is almost, this is our 49th show. You must have watched all of them in between. Tell me, what do you think? How are we doing?
What time are they on, Conan?
I'm not sure. I think it's like around 12:35.
Uh-huh, yeah. I think you're doing swell. If you can get the president on.
Yes.
Yes.
He was very good to come on.
Yes.
He's a good man.
That was really funny, honestly. That was
great.
Terribly funny.
You like the bit where he had a lot of food in his mouth?
Yes.
That kind of...
I thought that, no, I'm serious. That was really, that was really funny. I was in the green room laughing.
Oh, great.
I laughed immoderately.
Which for you is a very unusual event.
Yes. Normally I just go, ha, 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 like that. I really, like that.
Like a belly laugh.
I love belly laugh, yes.
Oh, well, great. Well, how are things? How are you?
Didn't I tell you already?
No, I just mean in general, your life. I worry about you, you know. How's it going?
What particular area of my life do you want to know about?
Your life on talk shows. How? No, I don't know. Just in general, things are going well for you?
Sometimes they go well, sometimes they don't.
For example, the holidays are coming up. Thanksgiving, you must be excited about that. Carve the big turkey and...
Yeah. No, I'm bored with turkeys, as a matter of fact. I'll tell you something serious, though. In my business, show business, I'm an actor.
Oh, tell me about show business.
Yeah. The holidays generally mean an extra matinee.
Really? That's it? That's all
it.
Thanksgiving means to you is an extra matinee?
Usually that's all it means. I have to give an extra matinee. I was in a show, and it was the worst show I was ever in my life. It was the biggest flop I was ever in. And we opened in Boston.
Can I ask what the show was?
You can ask. It was, you wouldn't know if I told you.
Oh.
Yeah. But it was called Wtih. Don't ask what that meant.
Why wouldn't that have packed them in? No.
Had a wonderful cast. Had Alan Webb, Thelma Ritter, myself. And we simply died in Boston. Mm-hmm. And I begged the producers to close it then and there. They said, no, we'll go on to Philadelphia, and it'll do well. And when we got to Philadelphia, I came to the theater. There was a line all the way around the theater box office. And I thought that was wonderful.
The show's picking up.
That's what I thought.
Uh-huh.
Naturally.
Yes, would I. Andy, what would you think?
That was not it.
Oh.
Don't let Andy answer.
Yes,
they were people who had read the Boston notices and were asking for their money back before we...
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. This is absolutely true. And so Christmas came, and we had an extra matinee on Christmas Day. And I looked out, and there were only 6 people in the audience. We outnumbered them on stage. Yeah. And at the curtain call, I waved to them, Merry Christmas. And they all shouted, go to hell.
Oh, in unison.
Yeah.
They had worked it out in line. Oh. And you recovered from that. You've gone on to do other things.
Well, then I begged them not to bring it into New York. And they did, and we lasted 3 days in New York, yeah.
I saw a show once, a show with a cast of about 14. It was an original play, and myself and one other person were in the audience, which puts a lot in when it's a comedy, and you never know when to laugh. A lot of times you take your cue when to laugh from the people around you, and I just wouldn't know. So sometimes I just go, and it would, of course, be a very sad, tragic thing they just said. Very difficult life in the theater.
Jack Klugman and I were playing someplace, I forget where, and, you know, in The Odd Couple, we generally get pretty big laughs. Mm-hmm. And in one of the lulls, I heard two guys in the front row, one saying to the other, what do you say, you want to go?
There it is. That's great. That's great. You made yourself laugh immoderately.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
That was great.
Yeah.
Now you, of course, you've moved on. You're doing now Timon in Athens.
Now that's really something. I'm terribly, terribly proud of it because it's Shakespeare's least known play, and it's virtually never done. I know it's never been done on Broadway before, and it's possible it's never been done in New York since it was written 400 years ago.
Well, a lot of people think Shakespeare didn't even finish it.
That is true. He didn't. He didn't.
He was a bum. Sorry.
Whoever puts it on has to finish the play, and our director, Michael Langham, finished it. But the amazing thing is that we've got something, got wonderful press, got marvelous notices, and it's something I'm terribly proud of.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Yes.
That's,
and now we're in rehearsal for the next play.
Which is?
The Government Inspector. I'll bet you don't know who wrote it.
Oh, yes, I do. And we'll find out after these commercial messages. We'll be right back.